Hey, what's up? It's Mark with an answer to a very common question that I get. I get this question maybe once or twice a month. What's the difference between a probiotic and a digestive enzyme? They're two completely different things, but somehow they've been woven together to be the same thing, and they're really not. So let's kind of break down this a second. So probiotics, if I said to you a pro hockey player, pro baseball player, you think a really good hockey player or really good baseball player, right? So pro and then athlete, okay? So probiotics means really good bacteria, okay? So really good bacteria living inside of your belly is what a probiotic is. It's gonna do friendly jobs, help your intestine, keep yourself balanced, work with your immune system, all those different wonderful benefits that makes them pro or good, okay? Digestive enzymes, on the other hand, your body manufactures digestive enzymes with the primary purpose to pull apart, digest, and break down your food. That's what a digestive enzyme is. There are three major categories of digestive enzymes. One is your stomach acid. That's primarily designed to first kill off anything that's unwanted or pathogenic inside of your food that you're about to eat. So imagine you're eating food that has a little bacteria on it that's not really good for you. Your stomach acid's first job is to burn all that off so that the bacteria that you're consuming doesn't make its way through your intestine to make you sick. That's why you have such a strong acid bath inside of your stomach. That's job number one. Your stomach will also start pulling apart and digesting the protein and the tiny bit of fat that you're kind of consuming from that food as well. So really good job to kind of break that down and get it prepared. Then the next digestive enzyme that's important for you to note is your liver manufactures bile salts. And what your bile salts do, they go through your gallbladder and they help you break down your fats and your protein. So when you consume fats, imagine like, you've done dishes before and you have a fat sitting on top of water inside of your sink and you put dish soap in there and it kind of makes it all dissolve, right? So imagine for a second that your gallbladder makes that soap bubble that helps the fat dissolve inside of your food that you're kind of breaking down as you consume your food. Very, very good for you. Remember, your liver manufactures that and sends it to your gallbladder. That's the second type of digestive enzyme. And the third type of digestive enzyme is called a pancreatic enzyme. And what a pancreatic enzyme does is it breaks down primarily carbohydrates and fibers. Okay? Now, there's some fibers that you're going to eat that you're simply not going to break down. It's not going to happen. It's supposed to not happen. Our intestinal transit time isn't long enough to break down some of these fibers. However, remember, I did a video previously, if you haven't seen it, go back, it's right up there, that talks about prebiotics. These are the fibers that your bacteria, your probiotics eat. So you need some of those, they're called non-fermentable carbohydrates to kind of feed your probiotics. But that's a little bit beyond the scope of this video. But your pancreatic enzymes help break down the carbohydrates you're consuming. So three very distinct categories of digestive enzymes that need to be taken into account when you're kind of figuring out, well, what is it that I'm needing help with, right? So I've seen people have digestive issues, complaints, bloating, gas, fatigue, pain, whatever it is, and they've taken a probiotic and they felt better. That happens, I would estimate, probably 50% of the time. And 50% of the time, it either doesn't do anything or it makes the problem worse. So that's got to tell you that, putting more bugs in didn't solve the problem, right? Whereas with the digestive enzyme, what most people find when taking a digestive enzyme, it kind of eases the production of the things that your body needs to create to kind of break down your food. Fallacy is that you will stop creating enzymes if you take digestive enzymes. It doesn't really happen that way. But for me, when I take a digestive enzyme, I like to make sure I give my body a chance to ramp up its natural production first. So what I mean by that is I want to smell the food, I want to interact with the food, I want to make it, I want to touch it, I want to be handling it, I want to be smelling it as it's cooking, because that's going to stimulate my own body's digestive response to that food I'm about to eat. So if I'm going to take a capsule of a digestive enzyme of any type, I like to take it in what's called like a sandwich approach. So eat a little bit of food, take the enzyme, finish the meal. So it's right smack dab in the middle. So that's what a digestive enzyme is. It's going to be a thing that kind of assists the breakdown of your food. Now, I'll do a separate video about how to select a good digestive enzyme, because some of them are good and some of them are terrible and some of them are not what you need. It depends on your issue. So I'll do a separate video about how to select a good digestive enzyme, what to look for on the label, and we'll do that in a few minutes. But that's the difference between a probiotic and a digestive enzyme. One is a bacteria, one is something that helps you digest and pull apart your food. See ya.